the road has temporarily opened up, and take us through the challenges that have been faced to get to this particular point. And of course, and this will definitely assist as far as the rescue operations are concerned. We believe there are at least 250 people that are missing at this point in time.
Yes, so the road that you are talking about is between Batwari and the rest and Gangnani. That road has been, a partial road has been made. Now what that will do, that will facilitate the movement of some trucks and personnel towards Gangnani, where we showed you yesterday how that important bridge, a 100-meter bridge, has been washed off. News coming in also that they are trying to, there is a lot of equipment to make a Bailey Bridge, which will be constructed at the place where the bridge in Gangnani has washed off, and only after that heavy equipment and more personnel could be sent. But the good news is the sun is out bright today, and because of the weather from Jolly Grant Airport in Dehradun, Indian Army's Chinook and Mi-17 choppers have been able to take off. They have landed in Harsil. Remember, Harsil is the closest to Dharali village, which has seen the flash floods. In fact, Harsil itself is also impacted. Now, this is the closest that the army choppers can land, and they are carrying equipment, doctors, paratroopers, those who will be pressed, in fact, and will be sent ahead to Dharali. Because remember, at this moment, it's only because in civilian choppers that few and far between 2-4 member teams of the NDRF, SDRF were being able to go to Harsil, from there climb up to Dharali. Now with the Chinook and the Mi-17 helicopters, the hope is that large equipment, along with that a good number of forces would be able to be dropped, of course, in Harsil. And today the hope is that the rescue operations will gain momentum as we speak. The other part of this, of course, is the BRO. Remember, we are also, these are the kind of problems that the road opening is facing, and even here fresh landslide has obstructed the movement, and hence heavy equipment has been brought in. Now, after this has completed, these big earth-moving equipment is moving forward, and this will be going to Batwari and then to Gangnani to try and ensure that at least the troops which are lined up a few kilometers ahead can start moving forward. As far as the number of people, those who are concerned, those who are being rescued, the number is being pegged around 150. But remember, there are still many missing. The real picture is yet to emerge as far as the people in Dharali are concerned. How many are missing? Earlier, my colleague Ravish spoke to few people to try and understand how the rescue operations are going on. Take a look.
अच्छी बात यह है कि ये भटवाड़ी वाला जो रास्ता है, ये मैं आपको दिखाऊं, ये जो भटवाड़ी का रास्ता है, ये आज बनकर तैयार हुआ है। तो ये एक अस्थायी तौर पर जो है इस रास्ते को बनाया गया है। ये कल तक ये रास्ता नहीं था, चूंकि थोड़ा दौड़ के आओ, यहाँ से लगातार लैंडस्लाइड हो रही है, तो इसके वजह से लोगों को यहाँ से तुरंत हटाया जा रहा है। ये लैंडस्लाइड लगातार हो रही है यहाँ पे। जल्दी आओ पवन, दौड़कर। तो ये हालांकि अस्थायी रास्ता बना दिया गया है, लेकिन खतरा चूंकि बना हुआ है, और अच्छी बात यह है कि मौसम अच्छा है, और इस मौसम के अच्छे होने से अब राहत और बचाव के काम में तेजी आई। ये पहली गाड़ी निकली है, इस तरीके से गाड़ियाँ निकल रही हैं, लेकिन आगे अभी और चुनौती बनी हुई है। आगे पटवाड़ी जो है उस गांव तक एक और रास्ता बह गया है, तो वहाँ की चुनौती भी बनी हुई है। वे देखिए लैंडस्लाइड लगातार हो रहा है, पीछे पत्थर आ रहा है। पवन तिवारी के साथ रवीश रंजन शुक्ला, NDTV इंडिया।
Ravish getting us a ground report from the area. Ankit also joining us. Ankit, yesterday while you were reporting, there were boulders coming down literally off that steep mountainous area. Has that stopped? And you did say the weather is holding up, at least for now.
Well, the weather is holding up, but that's a good thing. I can hear a chopper in air. So the movement of the choppers, in fact, has picked up. And with the Mi-17 and the Chinook helicopters also pressed in action, the hope is that a large number of medical experts, doctors, the other rescue material, sniffer dogs, all that would be very quickly deployed. Paratroopers are being deployed by the Indian Army, and remember, this is happening at a time when the Indian Army is also looking for its 11 people, 1 JCO and 8 Jawans, those who are at this moment also missing. As far as the landslides are concerned, there are thankfully it did not rain yesterday, so there hasn't been any fresh big burst or at least a big landslide that we have seen at this moment, but there are some places where there is still some debris falling, as this one. This was yesterday. This was clear, and this temporary road was made, which has now once again caved in, and then they were trying to in fact solidify it. We'll have to move. We're in fact waiting for this to clear down so that we can move across ahead. So no fresh as far as big landslide that I can report, but largely I can tell you that today, weather permitting, there will be a lot of activity. At least I can hear continuously choppers. If I can't there, we can see one just behind us. So since morning, what is happening is that from a makeshift helipad in Matali of the ITBP, these choppers, civilian choppers, are taking off and they are going to Harsil Army Base. The chopper helipad which has been made, they are dropping people there, and also on their sortie back, on their way back, they are bringing those who have been rescued, people, those who have not been badly injured, those who have been rescued. Remember, 4 badly injured people of those who were rescued have been shifted to AIIMS in Rishikesh. Some have been sent to Dehradun as well. But as I said, the task is humongous and it will require much more heavy lifting, especially if the road construction goes on, and then of course heavy material can be moved before the level of equipment and personnel is required can actually reach Dharali.